Hello everyone. Previously, we had discussed on the short circuit evaluation, right? So by making use of the logical operators. So today we'll be discussing on the chaining comparison operators, right? So let's get into the definition part first. So here you can just read chaining comparison operators allows us to combine multiple comparison, right? Multiple comparisons in a single statement using the readable Python's readable Python readable syntax, right? So it returns true only if the comparisons are true. It returns true only if the comparisons are true. Just keep this in mind. Again, let me read this one out loud. So chaining comparison operators, what it does, it allows us to combine multiple comparisons in a single statement. It allows us to combine multiple comparisons in a single statement using Python's readable syntax. So it returns true only if all the comparisons are true, right? So before getting into the example part, let me tell you something. So let's consider a simple example. Suppose if we are having A, B, and C, and we are comparing between them. Suppose A greater than B and B greater than C. Let's just for the example sake, let's consider this one. Instead of writing A greater than B and B greater than C, we can just write A greater than B greater than C because they are interlinked, right? So Python internally evaluates chain comparisons as if connected by and, right? So logical and, so checking all in sequence. So just keep this in mind. So let me delete this one. This I just wanted to tell you this, that's it, right? So let's consider a simple example. You'll get to know about the chaining comparison operators in detail, right? So first let me initialize A to 10, right? So let me initialize A to 10. So let me assign B to 5, B to 5, C to 2, right? So this is fine. Next, let's go with the chain comparison here. So let me make use of the if condition here. A greater than B greater than C colon. Then what? Let me print here. If A is greater than B, B is greater than C, let me print chain condition is true or true, or let me write chain condition is true. This is fine. Oh, I didn't give semicolon here. So let me give semicolon within the strings we are printing, right? So this is fine. Else, else what we will do? So I'll just give here. Else, let me print chain condition is false. So let me copy the same thing here. This one instead of true, I'll just make this one as false. So here make you false. So this is fine. So if A is greater than B and B is greater than C, then what we are doing here, we are printing chain condition as true within the strings. Else we are printing chain condition as false. A is greater than B, yes it is, and B is greater than C, yes it is. So what is the output that we need to get here? Chain condition is true, right? So let's check the same thing. I'll just give here Python. So let me copy this one here. Just give me a second. Let me copy the file name followed by py. So here you can clearly see we are getting the output chain condition is true. Chain condition is true, right? So let me do one thing. Let me give here 13. So now we have to get chain condition is false, right? So let's check the same thing. So see here, chain condition is false because A is greater than B, no doubt. A is greater than B. So 10 is greater than 5, right? So 13, we are also checking that whether B is greater than C or not. So B is 5 and C is 13. So 13, 5 is not greater than 13. 5 is lesser than 13, right? So in this case, we are getting the output chain condition as false, right? So this is it for the chain reaction, basically. So what this is doing here, the values a equals 10, B equals 5, and C equals 13. This sets the value. This sets the value. A greater than B greater than C. This one what I have given here. This is equivalent to A greater than B and B greater than C. Right? So which becomes 10 greater than 5 and it checks for 5 greater than 13, right? So one condition is true and another one is false here. So in turn we are getting the output. In turn we are getting the output. Chained condition as false. Child condition as false, right? So I hope the chaining comparison operators topic is completely clear, man, right? Hmm. So let me let me summarize this one for you, whatever we have learned so far. So just keep this in mind. Chaining comparisons improves the readability. Chaining comparisons improves the readability and it evaluates like A greater than B and B greater than C, right? Returning true only if all the parts are true. Only if all the parts are true, right? So we saw this one with a very simple example. I hope the concept of chaining comparison operators are completely clear. So now we are done with this part. So next we will be discussing on the for loop. For now, this is it. Thanks for watching, guys.